Good morning everyone. Today we will be doing exercise chapter 9 money, exercise 9.1, question number 3. So here the first question is given to you. Sanya has 246 and 40 paise while Tahir has 265 and 50 paise. Who has more money and by how much? That you have to compare. So the first statement will be total amount Sanya has, total money Sanya has, that you can write rupees 246 and 40 paise. Then you have total amount Tahir has, that you can write total amount Tahir has, that is 265 and 50 paise. So here, as you can know, 265 is more than 245. You can leave this paise here. You know that rupees is more than, bigger than paise. So you will look at you will look at rupees only. So 265 is more than 246. So I have shown like this. So it means Tahir has more money than Sanya. Now we have to find by how much money she is having. Tahir is having more. Then you have to subtract. Okay, so paisa, then 0 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 4 is 1, 5 minus 6 is not possible, you will take carry, it will become 15, 15 minus 6 is 9, 5 minus 4 is 1, 2 minus 2 is 0. So like this, so Tahir has rupees 19 and 10 paisa more. You can write rupees here, you can write paisa here, like this. Also you can make this thing. So rupees 19 and 10 paisa is more than Sanya. Okay. Second question that I have done is Tina works in a company. She works for 7 hours each day. So she is working in a company and she is working every day 7 hours and earns rupees 67 for each hour. Each means 1. So 1 hour, for 1 hour if she works, so she will be getting rupees 67 for 1 hour. Now how much money does she earn in a week if the company remain closed on Sunday? So there are two things that you have to find. Firstly, you have to find number of hours she is working in a week, because Sunday is closed, so it means that 6 days are there. Okay, and how much she is earning also. Okay, how much she is earning also, that also we have to find. So there are two things that you have to take care. Money earned by Tina for each hour is rupees 67 and number of hours she works each day is 7. So 1 hour ke she is getting 67 and number of hours works she every day 7. Now we have to find total number of hours she worked in a week except Sunday. So there will be 6 days. If you will count Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there are 6 days. So 7 6 the 42. So 42 hours she is working in a week. It means 42 hours she is working in a week. Now how much money she is earning in 6 days? Money earned in 6 days she is working 42 hours. So 67 will be multiplied by 47. Okay, this is number of hours she is totally working in a week and this is per hour she is getting. So 2 7 the 14, 4 you will write here 1 year, 2 6 the 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, you will write here 4 7 the 28, 8 here 2 up, 4 6 the 24, 24 plus 2 is 26, so 6 here. Okay, now 4 plus 0 4, 3 plus 8 is 11, 1 here 1 plus 1 plus 6 8, 2 here. So rupees 2814 will be earned by Tina in 40 hours. 42 hours means 6 days in a week except Sunday, you can say that also. Now the next question is, Andrew goes to a stationery shop, buys 8 notebooks. He is buying total 8 notebooks. He gives 200 rupee note. Okay, he is giving 200 rupees note, 250 rupees note, 220 rupees note and 1 rupees coin. Okay, 1 10 rupees coin and 1 2 rupees coin to the shopkeeper. So he is giving different currency, different amount. Okay, to the shopkeeper, different types of amount that she is giving. Firstly, he is given this 200 note, then 50 note, then 20 note, then 10 rupees coin and then 1 rupees coin also. So what is the cost of one notebook you have to find. Again here also you have to do two things. Firstly, you have to find how much total amount he has paid. Second thing, what is the cost of one notebook. Two things that you have to find here. So how you will do it? Firstly, you will find out that how much total amount he has given. So number of notebook bought by Andrew is, I have written 8. Money given by him to the shopkeeper. And now I have make a proper detailed note what he has given. 200 rupees note 1 he has given, so rupees 200 it will be. 50 rupees note he has given 2, so it will be 50 multiplied by 2, 100. 20 rupees he has given, 20 rupees note also he has given 2, so it will be rupees 40. Then 10 rupees coin he has 10 rupees he has given 1, so it will be 10. 2 rupees coin he has given 1, so it will be 2. Okay, so now you have to add this number 0 plus 0 plus 0 0 0 2, so it will be 2. Then you will add this thing here 0 plus 0 plus 4 plus 1, so it will be 4 plus 1 is 5. Then it will be 2 plus 1 is 3, so 352. So cost total amount is 352. It means total of cost of 8 notebook is cost of 8 notebook 352, cost of 1 notebook 352 divided by 8. Okay, so 352 we will divide it by 8. So here 352 divided by 8, because this is the cost of total notebooks. Okay, so you will divide this by 8. So 35 divided by 2 doesn't 35 divided by 8. 35 doesn't come in the table of 8. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So then here 2 you will bring down 32. 32 minus 32 is 0. 32 come in the table of 8 at 4. So 44 will be the, so it means that cost of each notebook is, cost of one notebook is rupees 44. Please remember this thing, that in this question we are doing two things together. Okay, so this one is quite different from earlier things that you have done. So now question number 6 I will be giving you as homework. An apple seller sells 9 kg of apple for rupees 531. It's quite easy. Okay, so what you have to do here is, an apple seller sells 9 kg of apple for rupees 531. Find the amount of required to buy 2 kg of apples. Okay, you have to find the amount that you need to buy 2 kg apples. Do remember this thing. So here firstly 9 kg you will find the cost of 1 kg apple. You will divide 531 by 9. Then you will find the cost of, when you will find the cost of 1 kg, then you will find the cost of 2 kg by multiplying that amount with 2. Okay. So there is also that two things that you have to do. Firstly, you have to divide to find the cost of 1 kg apple. Then you have to divide it by 2. You have to multiply the amount that is coming for 1 kg with 2. Okay, please remember this thing. Now the second thing is, Vikram buys 2 packets of balloon. 1 packet, this one is also homework for you. 1 packet costs rupees 78 and 40 paisa, while second one other costs 156 and 50 paisa. What is the total cost of 2 packets? So it means that you have to find the total cost. You have to add these two numbers and then you will be able to find the cost of 2 packets. Okay, so you just simply have to add. Now the next question that I have done for you is, Rizwan has 20 coins of same value. 20 coins means same, 20 coins is having with same value. If the value of each coin is rupees 10, means her coin 10 rupees ka hai and he is having total 20 coin. How much money does he have? How much money does he have? I have given you 6 and 7 question homework. Question number 8, total number of coin is 20, value of each coin is rupees 10. Total money Rizwan has 20 multiplied by 10. So here how you will multiply? 0 multiplied by 0, 0, 0 multiplied by 2, 0, 1 multiplied by 0, 0, 1 multiplied by 0, 0, 1 to the 2. Total number of coins is 20, value of each coin already given 10. Now we have to find the total money of Rizwan has, so 20 multiplied by 10. So now you will add this thing, 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 2 plus 0, 2. So total money Rizwan has is rupees 200. It's quite easy question for you people. Now the last question of this exercise is, Ram went to a shop with rupees 15. So he is having total rupees 15. He bought 4 candies. Again we will be doing two things here. He bought 4 candies. Find the amount left with him if the cost of each candy is rupees 1 and 50 paise. So each candy is rupees 1 and 50 paise, and he has bought 4 candies and he has given rupees 15 to the shopkeeper. Now how much money will be left with him? Okay, so total money Ram has is rupees 15. Now number of candy bought by Ram is 4. Cost of 1 candy is rupees 1 and 50 paise. Now cost of 4 candy will be, when you have been given the value of one thing and you have to find the value of many things, you have to multiply. So 4 multiplied by 1 and 50 paise you have to multiply. Now simply you have to multiply 4 0 the 0, 4 5 the 20, 0 you will write here, 2 you will write here. 4 1 the 4 and plus 2 6. So you can write 6 rupees and 50 paise, sorry 6 rupees and 00 paise, it means equals to 6 rupees only. So the cost of 4 candy is rupees 6. Now amount left with Ram, how much money he is left with? Rupees 15 minus 6 is rupees 9. So he is having rupees 9 with him in total. So by this we have finished our exercise everyone. I hope that you people will be able to understand. Bye bye.